It is another wonderful day right here, and it is Midweek Sport live on your screen. My name is MC Ramsey, the sports man. Well, let me quickly take you through what's happening right now as the Nigeria's Falconet progress to the final of the African Games after beating Uganda 2-0 in Cape Coast. Ghana, the Falconets, are in pole position, of course, to defend their goal. Would they be able to do this? Why am I saying this? They have defeated the Ugandans to seal their place in the final already with their eyes set on the championship title. Nigeria will look to carry this momentum and, of course, into the final showdown and continue their quest for glory in the African Games. Moving away from there, former Nigerian forward, talking about Finidi George, will occupy the Chiefs' corner in the dugout when the Super Eagles confront West African arch rivals Ghana in an international friendly. Remember, this is an international break, and that's the reason you can see that all our players are coming back home to come and play for Nigeria. Of course, that match is going to be happening on Friday, and it's going to be happening at Marrakesh. Of course, the 52-year-old, the former Ajax Amsterdam player in England and Real Betis Spain winger who made a scoring debut for Fatherland in an African Cup of Nations qualifying match against Burkina Faso at the National Stadium Lagos on the 27th of July 1991. He has been appointed by the NFF to hold the reins in the meantime as a group of 22 players take on Ghana and Mali in the month's international window. The Super Eagles interim coach talking about Finidi George led 16 Super Eagles in their first training session ahead of their friendly match that is going to be coming up against Ghana and, of course, Mali, while Wilfred Ndidi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Francis Uzoho, Chidozie Awuzim, Frank Onyeka, and of course Bright Osaye Samuel miss the first training and are still expected to hit the camp. That's going to be today. They may be coming to camp today. We're not very sure. Today is Wednesday, but then the earlier the better. If they get to camp, it's going to be better so that the training can start on time so they can fraternize because they are coming from different clubs. Or as a matter of fact, Nigeria and Ghana, these are two countries that don't take a no for an answer. That's why they said arch rivals. All right, Ademola Lookman too, and he's going to be leading 15 others in the lights training. On Tuesday yesterday, the training took place. The 16 players in camp yesterday night are Cyril Dessa, Nathan Taylor, Simon Moses, Stanley Wabili, Fisayo Bashir, Calvin Bassi, and Alex Iwobi. Others are Shimi Ajayi, Jamilu Collins, Bruno Onyemechi, Ojo Oluruleke, then Rafael Onyedika, Benjamin Tanimo, Al-Hassan Yusuf Sadiq Umar, and Ademola Lukman. Meanwhile, Victor Moses is going to be away. He won't be part of that game. I know a lot of people would want to watch the African Footballer of the Year, but he's going to be away. Okay, he's not going to be in that game. And Gabriel Osho himself will be away. Tyrone Ebue, the man who formed the same wall. Oh my God, you remember the Oibo wall, okay? At the defense. Tyrone is not going to be around. Tyrone has been away for a while. He didn't feature so much during Pesero's regime as a coach of the Super Eagles. He's going to be away. He's not going to be part of that game. Taiwo Awoni is also being ruled out of the two friendlies due to injuries. And Nigeria will take on Ghana. That's going to be on Friday in Morocco, Marrakesh to be specific. The African second best team will also take on Mali at the same grand stage, the Marrakesh, on Tuesday, the 26th of March, 2024. Let me move away from there and talk about what is happening, who is in camp right now. Well, we've talked about the Super Eagles, who is in camp already and who is yet to get to camp. And of course, who is going to be missing totally out of the game? Osimhen. You will not watch Osimhen this time in the friendlies, but then I would have loved to see him, but then he's going to be away. He's not going to be there. Then let's get to Ghana and know who is already on ground. The Black Stars captain, we're talking of Andrew Ayew, and 12 other players have reported to camp in Marrakesh, Morocco, in preparation for the upcoming international friendly matches against Nigeria. well, they are already set to come combat with Nigeria. Let's move away from there and talk about other things happening as Coach Chris Musa Danjuma is expected, of course, to sanguine the following his Nigerian under-20 girls progress to the final of the women's football event of the ongoing 13th African Games in Ghana. Danjuma's girls have already been imperial in Cape Coast, of course, scoring 8 beautiful goals in 3 matches without conceding any goal. And that one actually made me very happy. They didn't concede any goal and looking quite settled, of course, in several departments as their countenance is already showing that they will do something. And of course, this year's FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup final in Colombia is going to be happening, and it's going to be a game to watch out for, which they have already qualified. They've already qualified, and we wish them all the best. Let's go on a quick break. After this break, I'll return back again, and I'm going to take you from Nigeria. They say charity begins at home, and that's the reason I had to start from Nigeria today. I'm going to take you outside the shores of Nigeria so you can know what is happening, at least across the other country. Remember that it is an international break, and all players in Europe, all players in Spain, all players in Germany, all players in Italy, all players in Saudi Arabia have all gone to their country to actually be part of the international break. I am going on break too, but after this break, I'm going to return back to just take you through a few things from the world of sport. It is still midweek sport with MC Ramsey with Jesse, number 10. I will be back after this break.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleketv, rising star at the fairground.
It's good to have you back from that break. It's still the midweek spot with MC Ramsey. All right, the man with Jesse, number 10. I'm right at the middle of the game. Well, let me take you through a little things happening, just small things happening from outside the shores of Nigeria. Bright Osai Samuel could be handed a 10-match ban following the violence that actually erupted after Fenerbahce's 3-2 win at Trabzonspor last weekend. Osai Samuel was involved in a brutal brawl with the home fans who blooded the pitch at the end of the game. Well, a match ban, that's not so good. All right, let me go to Roma right now, as Roma striker Tammy Abraham has expressed his readiness to return to action for the club after the international break is over. Recall that the England international made the match day squad for their win against Sassuolo after 287 days out due to ankle injury. Tammy Abraham was supposed to play for the Super Eagles, but he said, hey, come on, I'm going to play for England. And he chose England over Nigeria. And he's already playing his trade. In England already, he's got an injury, and he's not going to be part of the friendlies going on right now. Moving away from there, Tottenham captain talking about Heung-min Son has distanced himself from ongoing rumor. Okay. I think some people are saying, hey, he's going to go into managerial position. He's good. The guy is good. He can be a manager. But then Son has come out to distance himself from the going into managerial job. All right. Now, he's not going to go into managerial job. He has distanced himself from going into managerial job after he retires from football. Son made this known in an interview with, of course, the Harper's Bazaar, where he said that's the doubt his mentality to be a head coach. I don't have that mentality. I'm not thinking about it at all. And I don't think I'm going to be a good coach. But sometimes you may not know your capacity until people tell you. But then nobody is supposed to know you more than you know yourself. Of course, if he say he's not going to go into a coaching job, then, well, it should be. Let me talk about Victor Osimhen a little bit as it has to do with Napoli. Osimhen is expected to leave Napoli in the summer. The Nigerian international has a release clause in the region of 120 million pounds euro to 130 million euro in his contract with the reigning Serie A champions. Let's see what's going to happen at the end of the day. Some people said they want him in Chelsea, and we can see that the likes of Didier Drogba is saying, come to Chelsea, go to Chelsea. And even our own Mikel Obito has spoken to him as a Nigerian, and he is insisting that Victor Osimhen goes to Chelsea. Well, we don't know where is going to be his final destination yet. Moving away from there, Manchester United's 18-year-old midfielder was part of the under 21, but has been drafted into Gareth Southgate's squad for the match friendlies against Brazil and, of course, Belgium. I like that. I like that. I like that. He's just playing for the under 21, and the coach saw his capacity, and he said, "Come play for the super, for the big team, not Super Eagles, okay, for the big team of England." Well, that's a good one, and that's a good promotion. Moving away from there, minus late addition, who was actually added late to the senior group following his impressive performance against Liverpool in Sunday's epic 4-3 FA Cup quarterfinal win. Let me finally end this sports rush, midweek sports rush, on this final note. And that's going to be coming from the world of tennis, as Simona Halep was beaten on her return from doping ban, going down in 3 sets to Paula Podasa at the Miami Open. The Romanian, a two-time Grand Slam winner, of course, who spent 64 weeks as world number 1, was playing her first match since the Court of Arbitration for Sport reduced her suspension from 4 years to 9 months. Well, that's a good one, but then I think she's still trying to build up. She's still trying to gather up her mojo. And it's going to be the size of Sports Rush today. I'll return again, and that's going to be on Friday to bring you results from things happening from the international friendlies going on across the globe, of course. My name is MC Ramsey, and I will be back again. That's going to be on Friday. Have a beautiful a week and beautiful celebration. The celebration should be every day. That's what makes you a champion, you know. All right. Bye-bye for now.